Welcome to the Elite Fit Connect film room. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. I didn't get to watch this game, but Cooper Flagg, Kon Knueppel, Hornets versus Dallas Mavericks. Man, this was a matchup, right? We're talking about two elite rookies who combined for 80 something points. They went crazy, right? And for those of you who don't know, most of you probably don't know, I grew up an avid Duke fan, like really because of one of the best coaches of all time, Coach K. Coach K is legit, but naturally, I'm still a Duke fan, so I try to keep up with my Dukies as much as possible. I also played at West Point. Coach K is a West Point alum, played at West Point, coached at West Point. So there's a lot of good ties there. We practiced together. I've seen him in action, man. The dude is remarkable. But this game wasn't about who scored the most points. Okay, it was about how elite players dominate in different ways, and even better, right? Kon and Cooper are best friends. They both combined for 83 points, but the real lesson, for young hoopers, any hooper, right, is how they impose their will on the game without forcing it. So as you watch this breakdown, don't just track makes and misses. Watch shot selection, how they make decisions, how fast they make those decisions, and how each player responds to defensive pressure. That's where true dominance actually lives. Cooper Flagg, right? Finishes with 49 points, 10 rebounds. But what stands out isn't just the scoring, it's how efficient and composed he was. He's not forcing shots, he's taking what the defense gives him. And so let's notice how he attacks those mismatches early on before help is set. Even when he doesn't score, he's staying involved. He's rebounding clearly at 10 boards, right? He's on the outlets. He has those secondary actions. He has elite aggression. He doesn't rush. He doesn't hunt for highlights. He just has that constant pressure on the defensive end, right? The mindset here is for you young players, you need to understand that dominance isn't about speed. It's about making the defense react to you every possession. On the flip side, right, Kon Knueppel dominates the game in a completely different way, right? The dude's a shooter. He really reminds me of a more physical, younger Klay Thompson. That might be far off, but that's what it reminds me of. Okay, he dropped 34 points, knocked down 8 threes. He's a sniper, right? He's not afraid to shoot. He's not afraid to let it fly, and every one of them matters because of his timing, his shot discipline. Okay, so let's watch for his spacing. Watch how he's always available, and if he's not, he makes himself available. He's never crowding his teammates. He doesn't rush his shots. He lets the offense bring him those clean looks. These aren't forced threes, right? These are rhythm shots within flow. And that's why he's shooting, just breaks the defense. They can't help. They can't dig, right? And then suddenly a lane opens for everyone else just because of how dominant he is, beyond the three. His ability to score makes a huge difference. And when you become an elite level, shooter, everything else opens up, right? And teammates love that. His teammates love that, right? Great shooters just don't make shots, right? They change defensive rules. And so the part that, hoopers need to understand and learn from is that when you watch this, you'll recognize, Cooper Flag dominates by attacking space and taking advantage of those mismatches. That's what the game is about, right? But then Knueppel dominates by spacing the floor, right? Stretching the defense out and punishing those hesitations that come from the defense, taking advantage of what the defense gives you, right? Different styles, but the same mindset, right? It's a game of advantage. So if you can get the most advantages in a game, you are going to win. I promise you. Elite players don't copy each other's game. They master their own strengths and execute them relentlessly. Now, when you're watching this, take bits and pieces of this masterful performances and implement them in your own game. But, just you have to be very tactical in how you approach the game, right? All right, so let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I mean, it's already wide open. Wide open. Just let that thing fly, right? You cannot hesitate on those shots. Sorry if it's kind of choppy right now. Another one. Another triple. Look at that. Just straight composure. He's so composed and he's strong, right? With no doubt in my mind, right? Like, this dude is ready to shoot. He's ready to let it fly, right? So look, right, on ball screen, It's simple action, right? On ball screen, on ball screen, and then all he does is get to the open spot, right? This is his that's his range, right? So he knows, right, when the defender is sagging off right here, when his defender is helping on the screen, right? He's in prime position. And at that point, you got to be ready. You got to know and be confident in yourself that this is my shot. I am going to let this fly. So shoot the ball. Don't hesitate. Just shoot it, right? And that's exactly what he does. Exactly what he does. Defense was kind of lazy there, but you know, these announcers are crazy. Great. Taking advantage of what the defense gives you, man. Let the play develop. You got fear your lanes, attack. Just simple hesitation. Simple hesitation. You're gonna throw the defense off. Boom. Oh. I think Cooper Flagg is living up to his expectations, man. This dude is. Nice. You gotta go. When you go to the rim, you go like you're about to finish. Like you just gotta go strong. Good pull up. Bang. This is the finish. Tough. Smoked. Easy two. And one.
He's got 3 up here in the second half, and that's a really big positive for the Hornets.
Nice. That's just let's rewind that back, right? So all right, so you know he's gonna come off the screen here again. I always tell you got to go downhill, right? Stop playing with the ball, hit that corner, go downhill, attack that angle. Okay, and that's what Cooper Flagg does great, right? Great screen, but here, right, you have 2 defenders right here. Okay, so it's gonna be tough to get all the way to the basket. So what he does great is he recognizes, right, that there's help defense there. You know, it's gonna be tough. You know, and then another thing that he does well. He puts the defender on his back. He puts Knueppel on his back, right? That gives him some time to make a decision, right? He's buying himself time. Put Knueppel on his back. Let the defense react however they want to react, and then you adjust. And that's why he gets this wide open floater, right? With Knueppel's hands are all over him. But this is something you work on. Work on that float game. Work on that mid range, right? Become a 3-level scorer, and you're gonna have so many different options. And he does that to perfection. Let it fly. That's what you do best. Dude, that's just. I mean, you gotta be confident in your shooting ability. It starts with the work. It starts with putting up as many shots as you can. Not even as many shots, quality shots a day, right? And when you get to the game, right, it's automatic. It's automatic. Look at that. No fear. Come on now.
Still out of the game for the Hornets. Does have 3 fouls. Mild concern there. Flagg forces it up off the window and in. I'll give him credit. I kind of think he meant it. Washington knocks it away from Diabate. Flagg again uses the window.
Nice. Just finding the angle right there.
From soup to nuts. They have never trailed. They've been up as many as 15.
It's too easy. Too easy. Good pass. Good block. Good block.
Had been 11 for 11. Flagg shaded by Knueppel.
Slow game there. Great decision making. Good pace. Yeah, it's tough. I mean, he had 2 open teammates, but I mean, you got it like that, man. If you got the green light, you do it. Boom.
assistant. Kon turns the corner.
Nice, nice, nice. At this point, like, who knows the amount of threes Knoop was made at this point, right? Like, he's clearly been, heating it up all game, right? Three after three after three. He's confident, right? He's feeling it. And it's up to the defense to get him out of those spots, right? And this is why it's so important to be able to score at all types of levels, or, different levels. You need to become a three-level scorer. What I mean by being a three-level scorer is, obviously, being able to knock down your open threes, being able to knock down shots at the mid range. And then also, you got to be able to finish at the cup, right? So understanding like how Knueppel has been shooting, he's been on fire, right? So naturally, the defense is going to push up, right? He's coming off the screen, and so Cooper's fighting over, like his life depends on it, because he knows that if Knueppel gets an open three, he's going to shoot it and he's going to knock it down. And then with the help defense, right? They don't care about him right here, right? They're trying to push Knueppel off the three, right? But if you are able to score at all types of levels, right, it really should not matter, right? You just adjust to what the defense is giving you, find that advantage and take advantage and abuse it, right? Take advantage of it, right? And so that's what Knueppel does. He gets to the lane, he's able to finish. I mean, that's what a pure score is. That's what it looks like, right? Tough, right? And then Cooper, right? This is just aggressive. Aggressive. You cannot win ball games without being aggressive.
Oh my goodness, a mistake in the backcourt, and Dallas doesn't cost them. Cooper Flagg was it
North to south. North to south. All that some stuff that y'all young kids be doing, man, y'all gotta stop. Just get to the basket. Good shot. Tough. Top that shit, baby. That pass. That's tough. Yeah, that's how, I mean, dude, that's what you gotta do, man. That's how you play basketball. Both of them, they went crazy, but I mean, you just gotta be relentless, be a dog, you know what I'm saying? And like, dominating a basketball game isn't about playing faster or doing more. It's about clarity. Yeah, that's tough, man. But it's about clarity, right? Know who you are, read the defense, make the right decisions over and over and over again. Let that stuff stack on itself, right? That's what this game showed, right? Two elite players, Kon Knueppel, Cooper Flagg, two different paths, two different ways of getting to the bucket, two different playing styles, but the same result, right? Play aggressive, be controlled, and you'll dominate games.